The 60th to
The town I love so dear. But we're after winning 2 million quid, so we're off to Belvedere. Yes, it's goodbye to OJ Harder, and it's bonjour to Fine Chablis. I am leaving my heart at the Hackney Bridge, now it's Belvedere for me. Yes, it's goodbye to OJ Harder, and it's bonjour to Fine Chablis. I am leaving my heart at the Hackney Bridge, now it's Belvedere for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone to the Hardcore FM podcast show. I'm your host, Hardcore Declan, as always, and I need to address this Anthony De Silva guy because this guy, like seriously, we've been going back and forth with this bullshit for the last couple of years. Um, he done a video yesterday, and to be honest, I don't even want to even play the video. Some of it is just stupid. Some of it is ridiculous. Like I don't know how this guy sleeps at night. Um, he basically called me wife a lesbian, uh, which is bullshit. Obviously, typical Americans. Americans believe if you said your grass is blue, they believe that. You know what I mean? If I said to this guy, "I'm the Pope," he'd believe me. This is how like senile this guy is. Then he went on to say that he was talking to this girl from Kildare, Scotland. I can't even remember the girl's name. It's been a fucking long time since I spoke to this girl, and apparently he played a video, which to be honest, I noticed that he doesn't play the whole clip because the clip sounds like this person was attacking Mr. Anthony De Silva, not me. So I don't know why he's playing little clips. And I've noticed that he's telling lawyers, but he doesn't. He says that he has text messages from apparently my friend's phone. Show the text messages, prove these text messages exist. So that's how slow he is. He tells one side of the story and doesn't tell the other side of the story. So basically, he's trying to say that me best pal Colin is still alive somewhere, um, and that his phone that he texted him one of the days or something that he gone fishing, which is bullshit. Because first of all, obviously, unfortunately, um, I was there. Colin passed away. Colin was there. I went to his funeral. So, like, why the fuck would somebody make up cock and bull stories about somebody doing? Why the fuck would they do that? So this guy is obviously just I don't know what's wrong with this guy. I don't even know if I'll even play his video. It's like 45 minutes, and to be honest, I'm not sitting around here listening to bullshit. I listened to it last night. I have a headache from listening to it. Abby Smith, that's who it is. He basically now I haven't spoke to this Abby Smith in probably about 5 years, and this is the problem with this guy. Or probably or maybe it could be less than 5 years because I used to talk to Abby when I was like in my old house, and I'm living in this house like what 4 years now, so it has to be probably about 5 or 6 years, and that this is the problem with this guy. This guy likes to bring shit up that happened like fucking years ago. So I don't know why this guy obviously needs really, really badly help. Like, he and then he another thing as well. He stated in one of his videos, like, because I think I said like every video he does about me. Every fucking video it's about me. Most of my stuff is all about wrestling. When he does a video, I come on and I defend myself. It's not personally about this guy because I even hate the name Anthony De Silva. I fucking hate it at this stage now. Because he's just like poison. You go near you get fucked up. He's just poison. That's how type of human being this guy is. So he called me wife a lesbian. This Abigail Smith, Abby Smith from Kildare, Scotland. Apparently, he played like a video which the audio, half of his audio, he needs to get some proper audio equipment. His audio equipment is shit. You can hardly even hear. He had like apparently he was talking to my wife on the phone, right? Um, but you can hardly even hear what my wife is even saying to this clown. And that was like years ago. And like he has this obsession about me. That's another thing as well. He has this obsession about me. Like it's like he like two people today said that this guy has a obsession with me. I don't know why is he has. I'm not like each to their own. If he wants to be one of these obsessive people, like I'm not even a Hollywood star. I'm not even I'm just a normal human being, and this guy is fascinated about me. He's fascinated about my life. He's fascinated about what I do on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. Like, really, like you're sitting here, you're doing stupid videos, ridiculous videos after ridiculous video after ridiculous video. I don't even know if I even should even play his videos because when I heard this shit last night, um, I was just like, this is ridiculous. This is stupid. You know, like this guy would believe if I said the New England Patriots were in the Electricity League, this guy would believe me. If I actually said the New England Patriots were in the Electricity League, in the Irish League, which the New England Patriots wouldn't be in the Irish League because they're an American football team, and I want to actually I want to actually make a rant about American football later on in the show, by the way, because you know. But this guy, should we even play some of the shit that he was doing last week? Should we even touch there? Because when I heard it last night, I literally had a headache. I literally had a headache because it was just like, I don't care like if this guy, does shit on his own town or whatever, like, but it's just he just has that weird like I don't know why he just can't just come out and say like he has some sort of obsession about me or he fancies me. Like I'm flattered, but unfortunately, I'm not that type of person, or I'm not that type of cup of tea, if you know what I mean. But should we even play the video? It's like a 43-minute video uh, when he was just ranting and raving about fucking like. First of all, he's talking about Lieutenant De Young, which I think it was Sergeant De Young at one stage. I don't care if he picks a fight with them or whatever, but like seriously, like leave the bullshit. Like leave the bullshit. Like seriously, like this guy. I'd say this guy because he even said it many times in the past that he has pictures of me. And I wouldn't be surprised if he has a blow up picture or something on his wall or something. You know the way like years ago when we were teenagers, you might have a picture of Stone Cold Steve Austin or The Rock or some shit on your wall or something. I'd say he has a picture of me on his wall, and he fantasizes like, oh, I'd love to be with this guy, shit like that. No bullshit crap like that. But unfortunately, I don't swing that way. And all this and what else? My life is a wreck and shit like that. My life is a wreck. Well, up until poor old Colin died, okay, yeah, I had a bad year, but my life ain't a wreck. Ain't a wreck. So I don't know where he's gone with this bullshit crap. Like, should we even play some of this bullshit, or should we just like put a thumbs down on this? Because like, like I heard it all last night, and I don't want to even hear it again tonight. I don't even want to have a headache. But anyway, let's play even some of the clips.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Anthony De Silva Show. I'm your host, Anthony De Silva. We have breaking fucking news. All sorts of breaking fucking news. We have Nick DeYoung's CCRB record. Declan's wife, Roisin, she has a big secret to tell. And is Declan's dead friend still alive, or did Declan steal his cell phone? So we have all sorts of breaking news.
So now he just said that I stole his. Wait, what did they pronounce? A telephone? A cellophone? What the fuck is a cellophone, by the way? It's a telephone. Telephone, not a cellophane. What the fuck is wrong with American people? A cellophane? What is it like? When I say a cellophane, it reminds me of like, you know, that shit, you know, you wrap your fucking sandwiches in, clean for them. That reminds me of that bullshit. Cellophane. What the fuck is a cellophane? Explain to me what the fuck is a cellophane. It's a telephone, pal. Telephone.
Into it. Nick DeYoung. Lieutenant Nick DeYoung.
Well, we don't want to hear about Nick DeYoung. We don't give a fuck.
I'm your host, kind of like, I don't know what happened there.
Oh, I know what happened.
But,
and then, of course, he goes onto my channel and, you know, he plays on my channel.
About this shit that happened 3 years ago. Now, this son of a bitch, Anthony De Silva, decided to do a video about me. And two other people that I'm not going to even name. Now, this is getting out of hand now. He basically stated in this video, apparently this video was done yesterday, and we came across it by somebody else. Somebody else told me about the video.
Someone else told him about the video. The guy is literally I'm not subscribed to this guy. I can prove I'm not subscribed to this guy. But he is literally subscribed to my YouTube channel. I'm happy
that's another thing.
I'm happy.
Please stop the shit.
Subscribe. Tell all your friends to subscribe.
Hold on. Right, just to prove that I'm not subscribed to this guy's channel. What's the best? Right, okay. So I'm on his channel right now, and beside it has subscribe. So I'm not. Shouldn't it say if I'm subscribed to somebody, it would say subscribed. So he's basically trying to say that I'm literally subscribed to his fucking channel. Like really, bro. I wouldn't even give myself the time of day. You know.
FM Tinder.
Oh shit. Like I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but oh shit. Oh shit, what happened there? Oh shit. Okay, what the hell? Okay, some weird reason me shit is fucking not working now. But anyway, my audio is not working now all of a sudden. Fucking hell. Okay, hold on, I need to check this. Because my fucking thing's fucked.
I'm happy. Please subscribe. Tell all your friends to subscribe too. Please. I'm happy you're subscribed. Good. What do you do? I don't care who subscribes. I don't care who doesn't subscribe. But if you subscribe, you subscribe. Big deal. I don't care. You watch me or you don't watch me. Okay, whatever. But he heard from somewhere else. The guy doesn't even have the balls to say, well, I'm subscribed. And I heard his video. And he did this, which I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't even...
Did he just say he didn't do anything wrong? Did he seriously... Like, first of all, he's saying that I'm subscribed to his channel, first of all. which I'm not. And I can prove I'm not. It says right beside subscribe. I'm not even subscribed. I wouldn't even subscribe to that son of a bitch's channel. I'm trying to get my audio working here, guys. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I do apologise, guys. Okay, Alright, well, at least me audio is not working, guys, so I do apologise. I know you can hear me, I'm on the mic, but my audio is just completely fucked. I don't know what's going on with my fucking thing. So I'll just have to probably just fucking, like, literally play it off YouTube, which is bullshit. I don't even think I can even play it off YouTube, to be honest, at the moment. Because my shit is gone. My fucking whole system is shut down. My whole system is shut down. Okay, we're back on. I don't know what's going on, guys, but this is fucked. Okay.
Which I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't even. What did he have to say? But once again, he doesn't know the video that he's talking about. It's a compilation video, meaning it's like a montage. It's like
I don't give a fuck if it's
like stuff piled together of incidents. I even think I put the years up there. It's like, what is it, 2020 to the first one was 2020 to 2023. So that means it's all the events that happened from 2020 all the way up to 2023. So how the fuck am I saying we spoke yesterday? Those were in chronological order events that happened. If you can't put that together, then you're fucking stupid, my man. You're dumb. You're dumb. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm dumb.
You're dumb if you don't know that. You can tell. The video starts off with like different stuff. It goes into different parts. Nice. What do you think? There's just one part in the video where I say something new and then it just goes into
fast forward.
Did that. This guy comes along, steals my whole fucking shtick. Okay. Like, what are you doing, bro? I don't know. I don't talk about wrestling. I don't. I barely even watch fucking wrestling now, unless I go on like
actually, by the way, it's not a crime. First of all, it's not a crime for me to do what I do. It doesn't stop you. Like, that's like there's probably like 500,000 people that probably do the same thing that what I do. So how am I stealing your shit, bro? Apparently he had a YouTube channel. I don't care if he had a YouTube channel. Fucking when YouTube first came out, and he has this one or whatever, which is see, that's what I'm saying. This is the only YouTube channel I have. I don't have like 3 or 4 YouTube channels. And this is how fishy this guy is. Like, why would you have a YouTube channel and then have another YouTube channel? Doesn't make sense. You know, like, and another thing as well, this guy has like 3 or 4 Facebook pages as well. This is how fishy this guy is. This is how fishy he is. So he's basically trying to say that I steal his shit when the majority of the time, I do wrestling videos. I don't do the Anthony De Silva show. I don't do videos of Anthony and Anthony's family. But anyway, let's hear more.
Watch fucking wrestling now, unless I go on like Peacock or something and watch like old wrestling. I don't care too much about the new wrestling. It's shit now. I think it's bordered down. It's garbage. But I mean, this guy. He just rips everything off in every single video in the video section, not in the live stream, in the video section. All the videos are about me. Every single video. I post 3 videos on my YouTube channel. Well, 1 was a response, 2 were compilation videos.
Oh, wait. Did he just say 3 videos? Did he just say only... And he deleted the majority. I think last year I counted like something like 7 videos about me. 7 videos. So what's he on about? I only come on here when he does a video. I come on because this guy tells either half the tale. I only come on to cover myself, because that's who I am. I cover myself, and this is how I know this guy just talks baloney, because he doesn't tell the facts. He doesn't tell like the facts. Like he tells me, he's like a one story guy. He tells one side of the story, and doesn't say, well, okay, well this happened and this, and it's funny because this guy, when we were talking about Abigail, okay, when we were talking about Abigail, this guy used to course this girl out, okay, and now all of a sudden they're fucking roses and fucking cream. Really? Like serious, bro? Roses and cream? And when this guy used to badmouth this Abigail Smith, and about the picture business, we get into the picture business as well. He didn't tell the full side of the story either, because Abigail got my one of my pictures off my Facebook, and thought it'd be funny putting it on her account, okay, which I have proof, by the way. And so I said, okay. Nothing was said about that. I got her picture, put it on my profile, and there's a hullabaloo about it. A hullabaloo about it, like really, bro, really, like you're just basically digging up the old dirt, bro, and you're like, I'd understand that this guy came on and told both sides of the stories. I'd say fair enough. I wouldn't even have to come on and do a video, but he's basically sitting here, telling one side of the story instead of telling what really happened. When I'm telling you what really happened. When she got my fucking photo, put it on her fucking profile, when I have proof, by the way, because I actually took a screenshot of the bullshit. So I said, okay, two can play at that game. Okay, maybe it was at that time, I was a little bit younger, a bit stupid. Okay, people do stupid things. Yeah, okay, I'm not trying to say, what she done and what I done, should have been tolerated. Like basically, what's the saying? I can't even think of the saying. Like when somebody does something, I shouldn't have basically done it. That's what I'm trying to say. But I did it. You know what I mean? She got my profile picture, thought it was funny, putting it on her Xbox account, thinking it's funny. Nothing was said about it. And when I told her, I said, take it down, she said, no, I'm not taking it down. I said, okay, well, you won't take it down? Well, then I'll do one better than you. I'll put your Facebook page photo on my profile on my Xbox. And let's see how, and all of a sudden, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad person. I'm this, I'm that, and all this bullshit. Okay, I might have been childish by doing it, which I can admit, stupid of me. But it's okay for this person that I haven't spoken to in probably 5 years. 5 years I haven't spoken to this person. And all of a sudden he's just dragging up shit that happened like years ago, like a picture. So it's okay for her to do it. And by the way, this girl is an adult, by the way. She was like 18 years old as well. So she's an adult. So she was the one who actually started talking to me, first of all. It was actually through GTA. And I think it was her and her cousin. And obviously the worst thing I ever done was got this son of a bitch involved. Because he likes to kind of store things up. But I noticed that he doesn't tell the full story. So Abby Smith or Abigail Smith put my profile picture on her account, and nothing was said. But when I done it, there was murder. So I don't know. I rest my case on this one. I'm finished with this one. But what else does he have to say? Because I'm done with this. It's only 24 minutes, and I have a fucking headache.
He had a big boo-hoo about it. A big boo-hoo when he had about 20 videos on his channel about me. All
20
about
videos.
Me. You can literally go from
20
1,
videos.
2, 3.
Hold on, wait. I should count actually. Most of my videos are in response to this person. It's not like I wake up tomorrow and go, oh, I'm gonna do a video on Anthony De Silva. It doesn't work like that. But this guy, he obviously like two people today told me that I think he's like he must seriously like fancy or some shit. And it's like when every time he gets up in the morning, he the first thing pops into it is my fucking name. My name, which I don't understand why he's. And then, I think I'll fucking do a video. I think I'll do a video about Declan Kavanagh. Like, serious, bro? Childish bullshit? Right, what else is he saying? Because I'm
One,
done.
2, 3. They don't even stop. I think there's like a few songs of him singing, which is embarrassing. He can't. He should probably go on like American Idol or Britain's Got Talent or something, so Simon Cowell can like roast his ass. But I mean, this is like he's like all over the place, bro. But anyway, let's hear this. I honestly
the video where he states that I spoke to him Sunday.
I never spoke to you Sunday. Why does it not good about this?
Because we don't fucking speak.
Don't give me airtime if you don't want
I
to.
don't know why this Anthony De Silva is doing this. He done this already on me. With better things to be doing in my life. Does he wake up every morning and the first thing that pops into his head is my name?
No.
Yes, he does. I'm not even gonna let him say no. Yes, he does. He wakes up every morning. And says, "Oh, Declan Kavanagh," pops into his brain. "Oh, I'll do a video on Declan Kavanagh, or I'll do a video on his wife. I'll do a video on somebody." Like, obviously, the ridiculous carry on. So he's obviously going to say no and say that I'm the one that thinks about it, which is bullshit, by the way. Like, this guy is like, you need, like, with this guy, right? You need deep diving gear to literally find this guy. Serious. Deep diving gear. You need to go out on your diving gear to find this guy. So why would I even think about it? I've better things to be doing in my life. I've better things to be, talking about. I'd rather come on here and have a bit of a rant about football or some shit, or have, wrestling, some shit like that. I'd rather do that than talk about this piece of shit. But he's obviously going to say, nah, I don't care. This lot of bollocks when he does. He has some sort of obsession. And I spoke to two people today, and they said he must be like seriously obsessed about you. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? But let's play more of his bullshit when he says, "Oh no."
No. I think when you wake up every morning, the first thing that pops in your head is, well, geez, how can I find a way to fuck with Anthony De Silva and his family? Well, I'm going to start off by testing.
Hold on a minute. First of all, I don't even know his family, so I don't know why he's saying I'm going to fuck with him and his family. I couldn't really care about his family. He has a half brother, that we used to speak to, and he's as bad as this person. Like, he's a fucking nutbar. The two of them in it are nutbars. So I don't even know his family. So I don't know why he's saying I think of him and his family every day. I don't give a shit about you and your family, bro. You're like shit on my shoe. You and your family are like shit on my shoe. You understand? Let's see what more.
I'm going to start off by texting his brother-in-law. Then I'm going to find out.
First of all, whoa. First of all, are you talking about Grumpy Dad 1964, aka Spencer Hebron? First of all, and I was told like by his family member. I know one of his family members, and I was told 100% that's not his brother-in-law. That they're only friends. And I was told, and I think I have it somewhere in the archives, where I was talking to a gentleman of Mr. De Silva's family, and I think I recorded the call, and he even stated that Grumpy Dad, aka Grumpy Dad 1964, aka Spencer Heberger, is no blood relation of this person. Does he says that he's his brother-in-law, his brother-in-law. He claims that he married his sister, right, which is bullshit. Which is bullshit. When this person knows his sister, knows him, and told me that they hardly even know this guy. That Anthony met Grumpy on, or should I say, Spencer Heberger on PlayStation or Xbox. So let's continue on.
The way to use a burner phone, because this guy has multiple phones.
I have a burner phone. Oh yeah, that's another thing as well. I have a burner phone. Hold on. I have a burner. The only phone number I have is one phone number, and that's for my job and for my day-to-day business. Okay, so I've no other. I suppose we have a burner phone, and he says that I text. Did he just say I text his brother-in-law? Wait, go back. Did he say
the way to use a burner phone? Because this guy has multiple phones. I'm gonna find a way to use a throwaway phone number and text Anthony De Silva, and then I'm gonna be like, "It's not me."
Well, do you know the funny thing about it is, right? I don't even have this guy's number, and this is the truth. I do not have this guy's number, so, and I only have literally one SIM card. Of one SIM card, one number. I can get probably 10 witnesses right now to verify that I have only one number. I can get probably 20, 30 witnesses in here to prove, to say, do I have one number? Yes, I do. I might have other phones, but there's no SIM cards in it. The phones I use, they're connected to the Wi-Fi. So the only thing they can call out is Facebook. I'm not on his Facebook. So I don't know. So he's basically trying to say that I buy a burner phone and ring him when I don't even have a phone number for this guy. I don't even have any sort of number for this guy. So where does he go with all this? I have a burner phone. I have a burner phone. What the fuck is wrong with people? Let's see more bullshit.
It's not me. This guy, when he gets caught in something, it's not me. He does it with the Eastchester shit, the swatting incident. It's not me, even though it's his fucking voice on the recording. This guy is ridiculous. He's an ass clown.
Wait, okay, is this guy, still referring to this Eastchester thing when he was told by certain individuals that it wasn't me, that it was Mr. De Silva himself? And he'll even say it in the video because Nick DeYoung reckons it was him or somebody. Nick DeYoung I spoke to Nick DeYoung. And I said, do you reckon that, oh no, it's Shannari, we'll deal with it. And I was like, thank God, at least, I have a head, I can look up and I can walk forward. And he's talking about the Eastchester shit that happened like 2-3 years ago, some shit like that. And I was told by 2 police officers that it wasn't, I had nothing to do with this. So, he can pull this bullshit out, say, the phone number bullshit. Anybody can dock a phone number, by the way, just to let you know. Anybody can dock a phone number. Like I can dock a phone number right now, and think, get that poor person into trouble. But why would I get that poor person into trouble? Why would I put those people through it? If I dock a phone, anybody can dock a phone number. Anybody can dock a phone number. I can do it. You can do it. Anybody can do it. So you know, he's on about this Eastchester bullshit all the time. I don't know what the fuck.
On the recording. This guy is ridiculous. He's an ass clown.
I'm an
He's
ass
a fucking ass clown. I don't know why he does this. Like, literally, own up to your fucking shit, bro. You're literally 38 years old.
Well, wait.
You can't even take responsibility.
What should I own up to? Can you tell me what I should own up to? Like, should I own up to something I didn't do? Why should I own up to something I never done? Why? Serious.
Responsibility in your life.
Come on.
You're not. You're a fucking coward. You can't take responsibility. That's why you talk to two 16-year-olds. You're a coward. You're low.
I'm coward.
You're low.
Always does videos about me. I don't know why I haven't even done a video about the son of a bitch.
Every single video on your channel is about me, bro.
That's how much.
Every single video on your channel is about me.
Now, I don't know why he's doing this. But let's play the start of his video.
I'm gonna skip ahead because he's
sick, you know, like, look, you know, look. I don't even want to name these good people because they've helped me these past couple of weeks, couple of months. You know, obviously, as you know, my best pal passed away.
We're going to get into that in a second. This is either a conspiracy that either they're doing some type of a fraudulent thing here, or someone's phone got stolen. Mm-hmm. Because I have breaking fucking news on this.
Oh, breaking news.
But he's claiming his friend is dead. But true. Apparently, we don't know. My brother-in-law says it's bullshit. He said his friend's not dead.
My brother-in-law, which is not
I was told something differently. I went to some professionals with this shit. So I'm just going to tell you what they told me, but I'm going to let him ramble on for a few minutes. We're going to get into his wife's secret and all this, but let's listen to this.
Last year.
Just to be aware.
Shit. So much crap. And the people that I fell out with got back in touch with me, which was a good thing. And they're like my blood, they're like my family. You know, they come from the same streets as I walk on, and I love them so much. They're my best friends. But it's just this shit happened three.
So basically, what he's saying is that these three people, Glenn, Louise, and Keith, saved his life. You don't hear in this video at all him saying Roisin, his wife, saved his life. You don't hear that at all. You don't hear that at all. His wife never said.
Well, why should I have to go on YouTube and tell everybody, that I praise my wife? Why should I do that when she helped me? Yes, she did. And what? She helped me. A few other people along the way helped me. And what? Who gives a fuck, bro? Who gives a shit?
Saved his life. He's literally this is the same guy who on his anniversary, he's married to this woman.
Okay,
on his anniversary, he can't even afford to take his wife on a vacation or do something special for his wife on her anniversary.
That's why every time when myself and my wife's anniversary come up, it's funny because we always go out for dinner. So you don't have to go on a vacation just to say you love your wife. It's the same bullshit at Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, you can one day out of the year where everybody has to love each other. Everybody's, what about all the other days of the week? What about all the other 52 weeks of the year? Well, you're telling me you can't love your wife, but Valentine's Day comes around and everybody has to be lovey-dovey, which is a money racket, by the way. I don't have to, Valentine's Day, I don't have to, when that comes around, I don't have to shower my wife with roses or chocolate or shit like that. Because you know what? Because I shower my wife with love each day, not just Valentine's Day. Each day, as each day goes, I shower my wife with love. So he's trying to say on my anniversary that we don't do anything or whatever. We don't do anything. Okay, whatever you say, bro.
Vacation or do something special for his wife on their anniversary. Instead, what he does
What I
is
do.
he spends money on Glenn, Louise, and Keith.
Hold on, wait.
He goes on
So he's just saying that I spend money on Glenn, Louise, and Keith. First of all, right, they're not my kids. So why would I spend money on, Glenn, Louise, and Keith? Why would I do that? Like, is this guy like fucking on drugs or something? He's stating that I spend money on Glenn, Louise, and Keith. Really? Like, serious, man. I honestly don't think this guy. I don't think the cylinders they're probably half working, but they're not getting the proper oxygen to the cylinders. If you know what I mean, because I bring my wife out. Like he's trying to put me down a level that I don't bring my wife out. First of all, I don't give anybody money, and second of all, it's none of your business what I do with my money. If I want to give my money to charity, if I want to give it to somebody, it's not your fucking business. What I do with my poxy money, I earn my money. I go out and work my arse off to get where I am and pay my bills and pay my fucking rent. Oh, well, not rent. Sorry, I don't have rent anymore. But I pay my bills. I pay to put bread on my table and all this bull crap. So let's go on, because you know what? I'm getting tired now. 41 minutes. I'm getting tired.
If he spends money on Glenn, Louise, and Keith, he goes on Xbox, PlayStation, plays games with them.
Hold on, can I just say when? When did I ever? First of all, when did I spend money on Glenn, Louise, and Keith? First of all, right, I've never met Glenn, and I've never met Louise. So how the fuck can I spend money on these people? The only person I met in real life is Keith. Glenn and Louise I haven't met yet. So how the fuck can I spend money on somebody that I haven't even met up with yet? So I don't know where this guy
Xbox, PlayStation, plays games with them on their wedding anniversary. Sounds like some fucking time. If I'm married to someone and it's our fucking anniversary, the last thing I'd be thinking about is playing a fucking video game. I would be wanting to be with the person I love.
What?
I wouldn't want to fucking be with supposedly my best friends. There can be your friends, but who's more important, your wife or your friends?
Well, hold on.
Your wife should.
Well, obviously my wife is important. You fucking prick. Of course my wife is important. So he's basically trying to say, which I've never, if anything has come up, say an anniversary for me and Roshan, I don't even think I'd be on. I go out, whatever, spend a bit of money on a meal or something like that, maybe have a few drinks, and then home. And then if it's early, I might jump on the Xbox or whatever, right? So he's basically trying to say that, like, that'd be like me saying, well, oh, you can't speak to Grumpy Dad because I said so. That's what he's saying. Like, serious, bro. Fucking build a bridge, get over it. Like, he's basically trying to say that I can't speak to who I want to speak to. I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't know what's going on. Like this guy is mentioning these three people for no reason. No reason. When he doesn't have to be speaking about these people. But I'm gonna obviously, come out and speak on those behalf, because they haven't, obviously they don't go on YouTube. I don't know about Keith or Glenn. They don't go on YouTube. So I'm going to speak for them, and they're my friends. And, you obviously have some sort of jealous thing going here, because, you didn't have a problem when I didn't speak to them. Now you have a big problem when I'm speaking to them. So, tough shit, bro. Life goes on. Tough shit, bro. Life goes on. If I want to speak to the Pope, bro, I'll speak to the Pope. But I suppose if I said to this prick I met the Pope, he would probably believe me, because he's like he spoke to my wife a couple of years ago, and my wife was messing. You know the way some people mess and say. And she said, "Oh, before I met Declan, I slept with a woman." And what? So what? Like this guy, right? He claims, right? He told me many times, which I don't believe. I think this guy is like fucked up now. He told me that first of all he told me he's gay, then he told me he was straight, then he told me he was bisexual, then he was saying pansexual. Right, bro? Seriously, make up your fucking mind, bro. Right? So if he's talking down to gay people or lesbian people or pride people, whatever you want to call them, um, and him being from a gay background, then shame on you, bro. Shame on you. Like, why the fuck would you sit there and ridicule somebody? Like, okay, people have experimented in the past. Maybe I haven't when I was younger, but maybe some people probably said, "Oh, we experiment and we do this, and it might be for their cup of tea, it might not be for their cup of tea." But even if this lesbian bullshit did take place, like, bro, hello, that was before she even met me, so I don't know what you're even going on about this. So should we even play on, or should we go to bed, boys? Because I'm just fucking seriously getting sick of this bullshit crap.
For your friends. Your wife should have been the one helping you through these hard times of your best friend dying.
My wife did tell me, yes, she did. Because if she hadn't been here,
your wife should have helped you do that. Why is your wife not helping? Do you not love your wife? You already know your father hit your wife.
Now he's talking about my father.
And your wife had to move out of the house for a week.
Wait, okay.
So we already know things are rocky.
Now, hold on.
The woman is
like, that's bullshit. I actually made that up. I said, fuck it, one day. I can't remember if I said it to him or who the fuck. I can't even remember. It was so long, like 5 years ago, some shit. And I said, fuck it, I'll say it, and like Chinese whispers, and see if he starts. So basically, what I said was, I think it was on my YouTube channel. I think it was, that I told that my dad would never, because trust me, if he did, he'd be fucked. But anyway, I basically said that my dad hit my wife, and I think Roshan. I think our mum or something wanted to go. Our mum wanted to go down to Portage for like 2 weeks, shit like that, right? Because our mum lives in Portage, and I just said that. I said, "Fuck it, for the crack, I'll say that me dad just to see." So now I know. So if I tell him something, that's to tell you. So I'm telling him something that it's a lie, but he thinks it's the truth. So, like. Seriously, what the fuck is up with this guy? Anyway, move on.
Rocky. The woman is only with you because she has no ground to stand on. She can't leave you because she'll be homeless. Or she'll have to move back in with her mother, and she doesn't want to do that because that's a full house over there. So that's the only reason why she's with your ass.
First of all, if anything ever happened to me and Roshan, she'd still have a roof over her head. I would never throw her out, by the way. If me and Roshan's relationship got sour. But obviously, this guy is obviously jealous because I have a relationship. What does he have? Like, he lives in one of these, what do you call it? These state houses or whatever, which is, that has a nurse on the campus. Like one of them, for disability people. I don't know if it's like a rest point, but you have your own house. So he lives in one of these rest point houses. Imagine having to live in a rest point house, and he's not allowed to go out after a certain time, like 11 o'clock or some shit. So after 11 o'clock, he's like, he can't go out. You know what I mean? So he's it's like kind of like a nursing home, but more for disability. I don't know what they're called. If anybody knows what they're called, please. I think they're like state houses, and they're joined in with some sort of the mental hospitals and shit like that. Some shit like that anyway. So so he can't talk. Like if me and Roshan never got Sarah, Roshan would always still have a home here until she maybe got her own place. So I don't know. He's basically trying to say me and Roshan's relationship is basically going south, which is it's probably going north more than that else. But should we finish it here? Because I think I've
So that's the only reason why she's
addressed
with your ass. But anyway, there's a whole fucking scandal with her, bro. She, there's a
Here we
tape
go. Here we go
that I
now.
want to play.
Tape that we can hardly hear.
She's got a
Just to
secret.
let you know. Come on, let's
She's
hear.
got a huge
We're
secret.
doing to hear
Huge
the
secret.
secret.
This was a while-
Even
from a
though
while ago.
I broke the news, I'm like
You know,
WCW when
a while
Mick
ago.
Foley won the title. So
And,
breaking news, don't turn
In
the
this tape,
channel.
you're going to hear
Roshan's a
his
lesbian.
wife, Roisin, Tabna, or Keenan,
Don't
whichever
turn the
name he
channel.
goes by. We don't know legally.
Quick,
It's either
this
one
is
of those
big
two.
news. Don't turn
And
the channel
she's
to
going to tell you a
WWE.
big secret, and this will explain everything about their marriage. Declan doesn't love his wife.
I don't know my wife.
Roisin doesn't love Declan.
Oh, Jesus.
This marriage is a fucking scam.
Oh, it's
It's a
scam.
scam. They're only with each other because I don't even know why they're with each other. It's 2023. Do whatever the fuck you want, honestly. I mean, it's whatever. But let's hear what Roisin has to
Let's
say.
hear an audio
Okay.
you can hardly hear, by the way.
Starts off a little late.
Come on. Oh my
Did you hear that? Let's
God.
rewind that. Let's
Wow.
rewind that. Let's
So
rewind that.
first of all, you can hardly even hear the audio. Is like it's a disgrace, bro. Bro, seriously, you should learn a thing of me. I know my audio went pear shaped there and all. You need to buy some sort of control panel. Get your audio right, bro, where we can hear. Like you can hardly even hear that. So breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Don't turn your channels because I'm WCW and Mick Foley is going to win their WWE champion. Don't turn the channel. I'm telling you what's going to happen. Like that's what he's doing. So he's basically trying to say my wife is a lesbian. Well, I'll tell you one thing. She must be the best lesbian to fuck. Just to let you know that. If she is a lesbian. One of the best lesbians to have a fuck with. Oh, brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Oh, what else? Are we done? Are we done?
Yeah. Let's rewind that. She said before she met Declan, she done it with a woman. Let's rewind it. Let's rewind
Wow, I'm shocked. Even though I told the story like at the start of the video. See how much of a guy, how he's gonna be. Like Americans are just so stupid. With Europeans, you might be lucky to get away with that. But with Americans, like if you said the sky was blue, well, obviously the sky is blue. But if you said the sky was purple or the sky was black, they'd say, "Oh my God, are you serious? The sky is black. Thank you very much." And I guarantee you that's what they would say. Or if I said it was the sky, or if the grass was green, or blue, I'd say, you know what? You know the grass is green in Ireland? Or the grass is blue in Ireland? He would fucking believe that. So even if she did get it with a woman, like, bro, you were putting down gay people. Like, who gives a shit? Like, what, are you jealous that she picked me over a woman? Are you jealous? Are you fucking jealous, bro? Well, you seem to be jealous, because you're sitting there doing videos and By the way, that was like fucking probably 5 or 6 years ago. Because I remember that because I was actually in the room, and I think I said to Roshan, "Why don't you wind them up? Say something shit that a man would believe?" Because men are stupid most of the time, especially American males are so dumb. You know, you could say the pen is blue and the fucking thing is red, and he'd believe that. I swear to God, he'd fucking believe that. If I said to an American the pen is blue and it's red, oh my God, it's blue? Are you serious? Yeah, man, it's blue, but it's fucking red. Wow, how the hell did that happen? It's a blue pen, but it's red. I'm just fucking with Americans right now. Really, really fucking with Americans. But anyway, should we finish? Because I'm starting to fall asleep. Right?
So before she met Declan, she done it with a woman.
He said he done it with a woman. He meant to say she done it with a woman. How long have you would wind that back? He said he done it with a woman. He fucked up. He fucked up. He said he done it with a woman.
I done it with a woman. Oh my Lord,
yeah, watch. He done it with a woman. Watch.
So before she met Declan, she done it with a woman.
He done it with a woman. You fucking dumbass. He should have said she done with a woman. You're a dumbass. He done it. Oh, I don't think he realised he said he done it with a woman.
Declan married.
I married a lesbian, which we had the shock of the night at the start of the video.
That's what he married. This is why their marriage is fucked up.
My marriage is fucked up.
Wow. It's not working.
Well, I still have the wedding ring on.
Honestly, you should just divorce her.
I still have the wedding ring.
I don't get it. I don't see what is it like because it's companionship just to have someone else in the house?
Hold on, what is it? Did he just say because even if Roshan did before, because obviously I didn't even know Roshan, even if so, he's trying to say if because my wife done it with a woman, and if it's true, by the way, which is not, but if say it's true, and she met me, you're telling me we should divorce because of something like that? Are you serious, bro? Like this guy cannot talk. This guy cannot talk because he told me one time. Now I don't know because Americans are fucked up anyway. They're backwards cunts anyway. He told me that him and his brother used to fucking fool around. He told me that himself. And I was like, what the fuck am I listening to? Why am I in this party? Listen, why are you even telling me this? I don't want to know if you and your brother fool around or should just say your stepbrother or not even your biological brother, by the way. Why would you even, serious telling me shit like that? I don't want to know. If your brother and you want to suck each other's dicks, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. But don't tell me that shit. So this cunt cannot talk. This cunt cannot talk. And by the way, if he supposedly has a message from Colin's phone, prove it. Prove it because unfortunately Colin passed away. And obviously a dead guy cannot fucking text, can he? So you prove all this bullshit because he stated earlier on that I stole his phone when I don't even have Colin's phone. I don't have Colin's phone. So I don't know where he's going with this bullshit that I have Colin's phone and I text Mr. Silva on when I don't have even I don't even have a contact number for this guy. So I don't know where he's going.
It's companionship just to have someone else in the house with you. She's obviously attracted to women. She's not attracted to men. Let the girl go. She doesn't want to be with men. She wants to be with women. Unless she likes both. I don't know. But I've heard her a couple of times saying she likes women.
A couple of times.
A couple of times.
Oh.
A couple of times. So.
Are we done?
What that says to me is that the relationship isn't compatible. He's 38. They ain't got kids, so it's she's a lesbian. He married a lesbian, and it's all over the place. It's all over the place. I mean, seriously, dude, you have some nerve to talk shit. Your wife is gay.
Wait, did he just say, "Well, you have nerve to talk shit"? When this guy probably does the most bullshit talk on his channel. First of all, he ridicules my wife of being a lesbian when this guy has dabbled with the devil himself, where he filled around with his own brother. I tell you what, at least I've never filled around with my sister because that's my sister. That's my fucking blood, bro. So I don't know where you're going with this. Like you're filling around with your so-called brother, bro, and you have the nerve. You have the nerve to turn around to me and say I talk shit, bro. When you're probably the biggest talk shitter, probably I'd say in the whole of the world, probably America too, because New York people talk shit anyway. So I suppose that's your demeanor anyway. That's your demeanor. You talk shit. So you can sit there, do say your little piece and say your little videos and call people lesbians. I'm fucking laughing at you right now, bro. Fucking laughing at you.
You're all over the place too.
You can't even fucking talk with me.
You like to
look.
You having pajama parties with 16-year-old boys on Xbox.
Oh, you have a pajama.
So I mean, you must be a little light in the loafers too. I don't know, and a weirdo.
Oh.
So I mean, it's like the whole fucking thing is messed up, bro. But I'm happy you're talking to 3 adults now, Glenn, Louise, and Keith, and you have so much love for them. You love them, which I don't know what kind of love he's talking about.
It's called friendship love.
Maybe the love is romantic
maybe
love.
You should try it out.
Maybe it's friendship love.
Maybe you should try it out. It's called friendship love. It's called how would I say? I can't even think of the word at the moment. But it's basically called friendship love. Maybe you should try it out. Maybe it'll help you.
Because love is such a broad term. So maybe he loves them. We don't know which way he loves them, but he loved Colin in a certain way.
Oh,
he loved him in a certain way. When he says he loves him, he means he loves him.
I love him. I love him as a brother, bro. I love him as a brother. So I don't know where you're going with this. So come on.
Like he'll take pictures and hug on him. Maybe even
take pictures.
Go a little further. But
come on.
This is what we have.
Come on.
And this is the man who does this.
Are we done? Because I think I'll
goes on YouTube and starts making a rant, starts talking shit. But he has that in his life. But anyway, moving on.
Oh, this is fucking hilarious.
We also have a message from this girl named Abby Smith.
Okay, here we go. Abigail
who,
Smith.
The other night left a very strong message.
Which I have
for Declan.
I'm by the way, this guy used to course this girl out.
And
but he's gonna tell
Abby's
the story
girl
when I already told the full story.
Used to harass.
I used to harass.
20-year-old. And Declan was like 30, 35. And what happened with Abby is Declan was on Xbox and he set his profile picture as Abby.
Okay.
As this girl named
see the way you do. I set my profile picture. First of all, she took my picture onto my Facebook page. Thought it was funny, by the way. Took a picture, saved to her phone, and put it as her gamer tag, Xbox gamer tag picture. So I know she's not saying that though. But when I done it, it's hullabaloo. But I already commented a bit. I already said this. I'm not even going to get into it. because it's repeating myself again, and I'm not even in the humor. I have a fucking headache and bullshit. But apparently, Abby has some choice words for me, even though I noticed that he doesn't play the whole clip of that incident. By the way, that he only plays like a snip, where it's like, first of all, it doesn't even make sense of what the conversation is.
As this girl named Abby, she's from Scotland. And ever since then, Abby didn't like Declan.
I couldn't give a shit if she likes me or not.
I don't know why Declan stole her pictures and posted them on his profile picture on Xbox.
And what about
I think he was attracted to Abby for some reason.
I'm attracted to
But Abby has a strong message for Declan and his friends.
And my friends.
And we know who the friends we're talking about here. Because me and Abby had a very long conversation. Very long conversation. I have that sound.
Well, if you have a long conversation,
but I want to get into this situation about the dead friend.
Okay,
Colin.
There we go.
So I got a text message from a +141 phone number the other day. And
by the way, the area code,
the message was
for Scotland is actually +44. Now I don't know if 141 is Glasgow, but if that was a message, by the way, it would actually come up +44. It wouldn't come up +141. So show me the message. Prove that you have this so-called message, because apparently he got apparently he named the network. Now I don't know who Colin was what provider Colin was with, but apparently he got an EE network. Now I don't know if EE is in Scotland or it's just in the United Kingdom and Wales. I'm not 100% sure because we don't get EE in this country. As far as I know, I thought EE was just England. Could be Scotland, I don't know. But apparently he got a text message saying, "Are you going fishing?" And basically, it came from an EE network. Apparently, I stole his phone. I have his phone, apparently, which is bullshit. And I don't know why. But unless I noticed that he's good at showing other messages from Messenger, that happened 3 years ago. Why did he not show these this text message that happened? Fucking what? That supposedly happened. First of all, he doesn't even say what time I had this text message happened and what day. So I don't know where he's going with this. But let him rub on.
The message was completely fucking ridiculous. Completely fucking ridiculous. I can't even tell you what the message said. It got my name wrong. And they said something completely ridiculous. But I have the message. I have the message saved. Don't worry. And so I was like, why? I never heard of a +141 area code. So I Googled it. Comes back Scotland. I don't know what region in Scotland.
+141 number is actually Switzerland as
well. If I can Google this. But we know who the phone is registered to.
It should have been a +44 number, so.
You know who the phone is registered to. Glasgow, Scotland. So we know who the phone is registered to. I have a friend, not going to mention his name.
Oh, apparently this guy has friends everywhere. Oh, this tech friend, which is obviously bullshit, by the way. But anyway, go ahead.
He works, let's just say, in the tri-state area, lower New England area. I took him this information with the phone number. And he confirmed that phone number belongs or is registered to Declan's dead friend. That's all I'm saying. So we have one or two theories here. one or two theories. It's either his friend is not dead, or Declan got a hold of his dead friend's phone.
Okay, how the hell could he get a hold of Colin's phone when, first of all, he was in Scotland when he passed away. So how it's not like Colin used to live in Ireland, and I'd say fair enough, right? Okay, if his phone went missing or whatever, I'd say okay, blame whoever right around us. So how the fuck could I take a person's phone that has died in Scotland? I'm all the way in Ireland. So how the hell? What did I sneak over during the night and get his phone? Fuck off, bro. Are you serious? You're fucking delusional. You're delusional, bro. I don't know why you're fucking carrying on with this.
That's it. That's my theory. My brother-in-law is like, no, he's not dead. He can't be dead. He can't be dead. But the thing is, someone's using his phone number. And the phone provider is EE. We got that written down. He wrote it all down for me on a piece of paper. The phone provider is EE. We got the phone number, everything like that.
Okay, right now. Now, you know the funny thing about this, right? Now, I know this is a lie, right? Because if there is an EE network. I don't know if it's in Scotland, Wales, or England. I don't know. It could be southern England or England, right? But you know how much this is bullshit, right? Now, first of all, if a number rang me from a different country, first of all, what I'd do is I'd actually ring the number back and find out who it is, first of all. Second of all, if they didn't pick up, I'd send it to my local police station, find out where this number's coming from, or whatever. Because I noticed that Shanari, or should I say Anthony De Silva, I noticed that you're talking all this shit. Why did you not ring the number then? If somebody texts you and you didn't recognize that number, the first thing you do is, okay, you look up the number first, and then you'd say, okay, maybe I'll ring the person, or even text this person and say, who is this? Or ring them, or get the police to ring them. So this is how I know this is bullshit. Now, maybe I don't know. Maybe he has an English number or Scottish number or whatever. I don't know. I can't see through walls. If he proves me with a number and proves me with that text message, I'll retract my statement. But it's either he rings the person or he gives me the number and I'll ring the person. And I'll, even if I have to do it online or whatever on YouTube, and we'll get to the bottom of this. Because I noticed that he has this number, supposed number, this text message from apparently Colin or me. Apparently, I stole his phone, according to him. Now, like, would you not be like wondering? Like, he says he goes to this friend and whatever, right? Which is, would you not go to the police about it instead of going to a supposedly friend, as you call it? If a foreign number rang me and I don't know the number, I would either I'd ring a few people. I'd ring my provider, find out where the number is from. Most phones tell you if you ring it anyway. Or I'd bring it to my local police and get them to investigate it and let them deal with it. Let them ring the number and find out who it is. And if it's somebody that stole Colin's phone and is impersonating Colin, shame on you, because Colin unfortunately passed away. And I don't think Colin and Colin's family would just make up bullshit like that and have a fake funeral. Like, what the fuck? Why would you have a funeral if somebody didn't die? It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. So I don't know why that's what I'm saying. He's targeting me, he's targeting my wife, he's targeting Lord of Mercy on Colin. You prove to me that you have that number, and you go to the authorities and you find out who owns that number, or you find out if that number if it's still in service. You ring that number or get the authorities to ring it. and find out who it is. Because it ain't me and it ain't Colin. Just end off. It ain't me, it ain't Colin. So to have like to disgrade somebody that has passed away and says, "Oh, they're doing some legal bullshit." What legal bullshit, bro? A man has passed away. Unfortunately, lost his life at 42. Obviously, you can't bring him back. Obviously, that's what life is all about. You're born, you live, you die. Unfortunately, and obviously, I'd love to sell me arm just to have him back for an hour, just to you know. But I'm glad I had that last conversation, that last final conversation with Colin, and I'm glad because it was just me and Colin of old. So I don't know where he's going, but anyway, let's move on.
Everything like that. Phone providers EE. Why is someone texting me from Glasgow, Scotland? How did they get my number?
Well, why don't you?
Declan lives in Ulster, Northern Ireland, or Ireland. So did he travel to Scotland and pick up his boyfriend's phone?
Oh.
I mean, it's a coincidence, but I don't know. I don't know. I have not a clue. I'm kind of 50-50 with it. Maybe his friend is dead and someone just now has the phone number. I don't know. But this is suspicious because how?
That's for you to find out, because I know this guy. Like if I had a number, I'd literally come online and say, look, this is the number just to prove I'm not bullshitting, and this is the text I got just to prove. Now maybe he does. I don't know. Maybe he does have a number. I don't know. I cannot see through walls. But this guy needs to stop like making up cock and bull stories. I'm not going to sit here and lie to people and say, oh, Colin has passed away, and then make a joke about it behind closed doors. Why would I do something like that? It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. But if you have a phone number supposedly from Glasgow, then you need to go and you need to look into this and find out who this phone number belongs to. Because, but of course, I know for a fact, which obviously he'll probably turn around and say, oh, it'll come back to me, apparently. So if he wants to say that, that's fine, that's no problem, because he's defamation of character. So if he turns around and tries to link this back to me, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, because that's another citation on your court case, by the way. So that'll be another citation that I can sue you for. I don't know, I could probably sue this guy probably 40 times of definition. Honestly, I could sue this guy 40 times over of definition. But I know some bullshit anyway. But anyway, let's move on because I need to go to bed. It's late. It's fucking like 12:30 here.
But this is suspicious because how would they know me? How would they know how to get in contact with me? They left me a message. In the hour of the night the message it was completely inappropriate hour of the night. So I'm thinking Declan has a part in this.
And see what I mean?
Someone
I can read this guy like a book.
That's what it seems like to me.
I really read this guy like a book.
That's what the message said. Do I want to go fishing? No, I don't want to go fishing. I don't go fishing. I went fishing a long time ago. And it's quite boring fishing. It's very boring. Don't have your friend who might be committing a crime text me on his +141 number. Don't do that.
I know that he doesn't give the number out though.
Don't do that.
I've no problem of like literally ringing this number. Absolutely no problem.
Abby left a message.
Okay, Abby.
She left a very strong message.
Better make it snappy because I need to get
Abby
out of
Smith.
here.
Yeah, speaking of Abby is, she really doesn't like Declan. She really doesn't like him. I was telling her,
I don't like me
she's
either.
now
But
talking,
I
she
have
was
to
talking,
keep
she
going.
was talking to two 16-year-olds. Now he's back talking to these people, and he's
What a jealousy, bro. The
supposedly
violin is
saved his
playing.
life. His wife never saved his life, apparently. And Abby has a very strong message she'll like to
The
share.
violin is playing, bro. Keep going.
So let's listen to what Abby has to say.
Let's see.
Well, you sound like a group of old men that are sex trafficking. You're ganging up on a fucking 20-year-old girl.
So
So that's what Abby had to
that
say.
clip doesn't even make sense. First of all, that sounds like it was taken off something. Now, unless she has the full clip, play the full clip. All I could hear was something. These are a bunch of old men. I don't even know who she's even referring to. Something about, hold on, go back for a couple of seconds. A bunch of old men ganging up on a 16-year-old. I don't know what. I think actually, I think Grumpy and Shannari and I think me. I think I was in the party, and I think like obviously something was said, but I noticed that he doesn't play the whole clip. It doesn't say Declan. It doesn't even prove that. I haven't spoken to this girl in probably 5 years, maybe, give or take, something like that, maybe more. I can't even remember. But let's play the bullshit.
He's talking to two 16-year-olds. Now he's back talking to these people, and
I went back too far. Shit.
He supposedly saved his life. His wife never saved his life, apparently. And Abby has a very strong message she'll like to share. So let's listen to what Abby has to say.
Well, you sound like a group of old men that are sex trafficking.
So she said, you sound like a group of old men. So there's obviously a lot of people in the party. Nothing that it doesn't even refer to me, by the way. It doesn't say, "Oh, Declan, you old piece of shit" or something, or "You Declan, you old man." It says a bunch of old growing men or something or some bullshit. That's her.
Upon a fucking 20-year-old girl.
Saved his life, apparently. And Abby has a very strong message she'll like to share.
A group of old men. So that's referring to not just.
So let's listen to what Abby has to say.
Well, you sound like a group of old men that are sex trafficking. You're ganging up on a fucking.
So a group of old men. So that sounds like multiple people in that party, not just me or whatever. That sounds like a gang of old men ganging up on a 20-year-old. So, why is he playing? Why does he not, have a, I'd understand if he had, a conversation or something where she called me out or something or some shit like that. And it's another thing as well, right? And I know this person's jealous because, when I used to talk to another individual, which we're not going to even name, and this is how I know this guy is jealous. I used to talk to another individual, and I think I went into his party one day, and he obviously knew, he must have known through, and he's like, "Oh, you shouldn't be talking to this person. Why don't you, you don't come into the parties anymore. Why are you talking to this person? Who the fuck, this guy thinks he's my father, basically saying that I shouldn't be in a party with people." That's what Xbox is all about. Of you might play the game. 9 times out of 10, I'd be probably on a PlayStation party, unless Matt needs something doing on Xbox or PlayStation. I'll jump on Xbox. The odd time I might jump in, sail out to Brian and Aaron. That's it. I spoke to Brian tonight. I haven't spoke to Brian probably previous before that. I probably haven't spoke to Brian in a couple of days, maybe a week, because I'm busy. I've other things to do with my life outside Xbox. My life doesn't revolve around the Xbox, and shit like that. I have other things to do with my life outside these perimeters of my house. I have other things. I work. I do errands. And what? So what? You just seem like a jealous pig. You're absolutely jealous cunt. That that probably has a shitty life in New York. I have a great life here in Ireland. And you just like to nitpick and say, oh well, I'll say this and I'll say that. I don't care. Say all you want. You say that I have about 20 videos a year, 10 videos a year, which is bullshit. The majority of my videos is actually wrestling based, and I might do a tribute show here and there or whatever, and that's it. I come on to defend myself. I don't do a video say, oh, I'm going to do an Anthony De Silva video. No chance. Because you know what? You're not even worth my breath speaking. I don't know why I'm after wasting an hour and 25 minutes basically talking bullshit to you. An hour and 25 minutes of my fucking life. Wasting my time. But I'm going to come on, I'm going to defend myself. Of course I'm going to come on, and of course I'm going to defend myself. Damn right. I'm going to come on and I'm going to defend my friends as well. Yes, I am. And what are you going to do about it? Fuck all, bro. So the best thing to do is sit down before you get hurt, bro. Because you seem to be getting very, very over-exaggerated and excited, which unfortunately I can't help you with that. So, well, I don't know, but he's like talking bullshit. Anyway, guys, that's it. That's been our show tonight. Guys, normally I come on, I do my show, my SummerSlam show, or whatever wrestling show is on. I come, I speak, I have a laugh. I might play a bit of music here and there, guys. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, I tried to do me bit on YouTube, like I always do. I love doing a bit of YouTube. But that's it, guys. Anyway, guys. Oh yeah. Oh, and then also he mentioned that before I even go, he mentioned that he knew Dan Oakley before I did. When Dan Oakley was actually my very first friend on Xbox. My very first friend on Xbox. And he claims to be Helsing and all this shit. I don't care, right? At the end of the day, Helsing speaks to me. And so does Knucklehead. So, it's like you're jealous, bro. That's another thing as well. He's like jealousy. It's just jealousy about this guy. Really, really fucking out and out jealousy. Oh yeah, I said that earlier on. But this guy is just really, really fascinated. Some sort of fascination or something about me. I don't know what the fuck. But anyway, guys, I'm like fucking cutting on straws here, guys. It's getting late. But anyway, guys, I want to give out our shout-outs as well. Actually, and that's another thing I started as well. I started the shout-outs as well, and then he, of course, copied on me. He says in his video that he done all the shout-outs. And if you look back, I started the shout-outs, and then he was like, oh, I want to shout out to this. Like, I'm the one that started. I make my channel relevant. Your channel is like a piece of shit to my channel. But anyway, shout-outs, guys. I want to say hello to obviously Dan Oakley, my old brother in the sky, Colin, looking down at me. I want to say hello to Drac, Mary Brown, Helsing, Knucklehead, Jack Knight Finnegan. Anybody else? I want to say hello to Matt. I want to say hello to Brian, Aaron, and Frankie. Three lads that helped me over the year. I want to say hello to Keith, Louise, Kevin. Oh, we throw Kevin in. We forgot about Kevin. We throw in Kevin and we throw in Martin as well. So how are you guys doing? Especially Kevin. Kevin's a good lad. Especially Kevin. Kevin's a good lad. So how are you doing, guys? Hope you are doing well tonight. Hope you are listening in, guys. And that's it, guys. That is it. If I missed your name, I do apologise. Oh, we forgot about Roshan. Roshan, of course. We have to sail out the Roshan because apparently Roshan is irrelevant according to Mr. De Silva. But we have to give Roshan. Actually, do you know what we should do? We should give Roshan a round of applause because you know what? Only for Roshan, I'd probably be in the gutter somewhere or probably be dead somewhere. So we need to give Roshan a pat on the back. We need to give her, yes, she writes the wrestling shows, by the way, guys. She helps me with the wrestling shows. So I thank her for that. And she's my soulmate and I love her a bit. Right, guys. Are we out of here? No, we're not. I'm joking. Of course we're here. Let's see. Anyway, guys, Slán Lat Mar said a Hully, Osan Bukel, Osan Colleen. Slán Lat, guys. See you at SummerSlam, guys. Good night. And wait, actually, can I? Oh yeah, good night and God bless, guys.
Dear old inner city Dublin, the town I love so dear. We're after winning £2 million, so we're off to Belvedere. Yes, it's goodbye to old Jay Harder, and it's bonjour to fine Chablis. I am leaving my heart at the Hackney Bridge, now it's Belvedere for me. Yes, it's goodbye to old Jay Harder, and it's bonjour to fine